street. Get my radio Raheem on for the hood. It's that boombox music, move rocks to it. No headlights, do a drive-by to it. Timeless rhyming like Tupac music. Turn up the volume, it's that boombox music. Come on, put your seat buckle on. Here, rider, get his hustle on. Pick up a couple zones, get a couple more. 4 a.m. donuts, croissants, a couple Joe, couple noodles. Seen a couple food, get noodle like a cooking show. Trash bag niggas, that's who they jumping on. Jack that nigga like fucking pumpkin skulls. Woke up one morning screaming fuck the world. I rolled a blunt, rolled over then I fuck my girl. Ask God to keep me hanging in there like a Jerry curl, slick off the head. The breed bread, so break bread, cause I need bread like a baker. Dumb ain't ya, giving me crumbs, give me a loaf, I get a toast. The flow so butter, this is your jam. Scrambled up a nest egg, bee in a ham. Breakfast bars, most important meal of the day. Even Flake say I'm great. Boombox music, move rocks to it. No headlights, do a drive-by to it. Timeless rhyming like Tupac music. Turn up the volume, it's that boombox music. Boombox music, move rocks to it. No headlights, do a drive-by to it. Timeless rhyming like Tupac music. Turn up the volume, it's that boombox music. When it come to gents and G's, I'm somewhere in between. Farnsworth, Bentley, and 50. Fresh lineup, got my lines up, got them lined up for the French rhymer. Try us, young bucks be crying. Got my bars up, now I'm line dropping. Fuck standing in line, we bar hopping. Drunk as fuck, drunk enough to fuck the club slut. Get us a club love in the back, suck up. I show you how to make it hot like a cookbook. Bust nuts in the bombshell, pop shells like Duck Hunt. Roll your blunts up, fill your cups up, tuck up that creative. Cause some ladies tonight might be swallowing babies. Baby, I'm crazy, baby, pay me, tail it. I'm too hot and everything else speed for the boombox. Boombox music, move rocks to it. No headlights, do a drive-by to it. Timeless rhyming like Tupac music. Turn up the volume, it's that boombox music. Boombox music, move rocks to it. No headlights, do a drive-by to it. Timeless rhyming like Tupac music. Turn up the volume, it's that boombox music. Yeah, Siree Bob. It's that boombox music by your boy. Me, that's the song I made for my album, Boombox Music. Thanks for tuning in. If you're tuning in, I got the Instagram Live going on the phone this time. I tried a third party last time, and a lot of my Instagram people missed out on the second show, but it is posted on my YouTube. And you can get there on my website as well, jokerclock.com. I got this cool sign. People can't see it on Twitch and Facebook and whatnot, but I'll hold it up for you guys. I don't want to fuck it up though. But I got this cool sign. Only the people on Instagram can see it because they have a different angle. You can see a little lower. They can see my stool and my table. I have a little plant here. They can see my front row, people. Yo, I forgot to grab my fucking glasses, but yeah, I see words on the screen. I see yo. It says Facebook user. I don't even know who that is actually. So, but thanks for tuning in. What else did I want to say? Yeah, thank you guys for all the support on the interwebs and whatnot. Yeah. Let me just toss a couple jokes your way. I'm working on some material, working on a new hour. And I have a bunch of jokes. I'm trying to figure out what kind of groups I can get them in and whatnot. So thank you for tuning in. I'm giving it a couple more minutes to let some more people pop into the groups. Everybody's getting the alerts in the chats. What's up? I'm seeing somebody. I really need to wear my glasses. Christopher Calhoun, that's what's up. I keep getting my glasses. Anywho,
So a lot of my people in California haven't heard from me in a minute. So yes, I did move out to Washington. I'm in the Pacific Northwest, about 10 minutes away from Portland. I'm from South Central Los Angeles, and I live in the nicest neighborhood I've ever lived in my entire life. Like, this neighborhood is so nice. I am not scared my Amazon packages are going to get stolen ever. Like, ever. I feel very safe here. What up, Cuzzo? Tuning in. It's a little too quiet for me, actually. You know, I'm so used to gunshots and sirens and arguments and, you know, stab wounds, people bleeding out, screaming for help in the street. It was really hard for me to sleep for the first few months that I was here. Like, you know, I couldn't sleep at all. My girlfriend was like, why don't you, you know, put on a fan? You know, we'll listen to some white noise. And I was like, nah, that's too quiet. Like, I can hear crickets outside. I didn't even know what a cricket was. Like, what the fuck is that? She's like, that's a cricket. And I was like, what is a cricket? I'm so used to I can't hear nothing. And she was like, just put on some white noise. And I was like, what helps me sleep is the gunshots and the sirens and the arguments and somebody screaming for help in the distance. I need black noise. That's what I needed for sleep. It's been interesting living in the Pacific Northwest. Portland is a very open-hearted and liberal city. They are very accepting everybody. They don't care. They're like, I don't care where you're from. Everybody's welcome. Come on in. Everybody's getting a hug. We don't care. LGBTQIQ. Everybody, all the letters. Come on in. Come in. Witches too. Witches are welcome. Come on, everybody's welcome. And then I was like, hey guys, I'm from California, and they're like, get the fuck out of here. And they're spitting on me and. Yelling at me. Why are you making my rent so high? And I'm like, sorry, I didn't know my state was on fire, so I left. I didn't. A lot of people have a opinion of Portland because of all the news and whatnot. They think it's full of racist people and Antifa and whatnot. I have not experienced any Antifa or any racism. At it all, actually. This is the nicest whitest people I've ever met in my life. It's the exact opposite. They're like, oh my God, you've been oppressed. Somebody get him something to eat. It's been great. It's been a lot of people have an opinion because of the news and whatnot, but like they don't really know Portland. Like I just discovered this. Like Portland, they've been protesting. Portland protest. They've been they protest 280 something days a year. So before all the protesting started, they was already protesting. They protest everything out here. They ride their bikes naked in the street, and that's a protest for some shit. I don't even know what it is. I just know there's balls flapping on fucking bicycle pegs and shit. Just like, is that a motorcycle? Nope, it's his ball. Just ladies sweating all over seats. It's gross. And it's old people. It's old white people. It's nasty. It's gross. It's not cool. But they protesting something. I'm with it. You know, fuck it. Drake shot his video. I don't even know the name of the song. I just know he goes, baby, baby. Like every time in the song, it's just baby. It's a bunch of athletes in it. It's a bunch of Nike shit. He shot that video in Portland at the headquarters for Nike. During the protests, he flew from Canada, and he hopped in his private jet with a bedroom in it, and he flew over all the black people in the streets getting gassed and teared, and landed in Portland, shot a video with everybody who's rich, and said, baby, and then flew his ass right on back to fucking Canada. Like, he didn't even yell out the window, Black Lives Matter! Like, not at all. Like, fuck Drake, is what I'm saying. Not a fan. Somebody, hey, what's up? I can't read my eye. I didn't wear my glasses. But I was talking shit about Drake, basically. He's my least favorite rapper of all time. Only because, like, he's the softest rapper of all time. Like, he's the softest rapper of all time. This dude is soft as a natural cup of double D's. Like, he is soft. He, like, I imagine he writes all his songs with a pink quill, like a long pink quill, and he dips it in fucking ink in an inkwell, and he puts on the beat, and he just vibes with the beat, going harmonizing with his ink, and then he gets a big cup of wine, and he holds it from the bottom stem, and he swirls it around, and he aerates it and sniffs it, and he does this shit. And he goes, he didn't even drink the wine, and he takes a little sip, and he puts the wine down, and then he opens up a big ass fluffy diary, and he lays on the ground, and he kicks his fucking feet around, and he's like, and he writes his fucking lyrics, because all his lyrics sound like a 13-year-old girl's diary to me. The whole Hotline Bling song is a song about Drake getting mad that some girl that used to be his booty call got her life together and it has friends now. Like, that's the whole song. Just want to punch him in the stomach is what I'm saying. I want to punch Drake in the stomach just one time. He just looks smug to me. I don't know. Not into his music. I'm not a 13-year-old girl, so hey, I'm a grown-ass man. Sorry. He's not the hardest rapper. Somebody tried to tell me he was the hardest rapper of all time. Because he had a diss song. He had a series of diss songs against Meek Mill. And one of them was back to back. And he did like one of the lines was he said trigger fingers turn to Twitter fingers. That was the hardest line he said in his whole career in 3 songs in a diss. And I was like, they said that was the best diss song of all time. And I was like, have you ever heard Hit 'Em Up by Tupac? Hit 'Em Up by Tupac is the best diss song of all time. Second would be No Vaseline by Ice Cube. Honorable mention. Number 1, Hit 'Em Up. Before the song comes on, Tupac says, and I quote, "That's why I fucked your bitch." And then the music drops. Like, oh, shit. He didn't say that. That shit had my grandmother calling me like, you heard about Tupac, right? You fucking on Biggie's bitch. I was just checking in on you. I just want to see how you was doing. All right now. I imagine one day, like, somebody's going to take him out like an old school rapper. I used to think it was going to be Humpty Hump, but Shock G passed away, R.I.P. I used to imagine, like, somebody would just, like... That's so funny. My Siri just went off. It thinks I'm trying to tell it to translate. Let's see what happens. Chinese.
In Mandarin Chinese, imagine like somebody who just
I think I got it right. Thanks, computer. I wanted Humpty Hump to, like, battle him. That was like my dream. Like, somebody would just catch Humpty at a fucking bar somewhere. You know what I mean? And you'd be like, hey, man, aren't you... it's Shock G in full Humpty Hump outfit in the middle of nowhere. It's like, hey, man, aren't you Humpty Hump? And he's like, yeah. Uh-huh. It's like, oh, my God, do us a favor, man. Serve Drake. And he was like, all right, yeah. And then he just, like, pops up on Drake while he was in the middle of doing some shit. And Drake is, like, doing a bunch of shit. And then Humpty Hump just comes in and he's like, stop what you're doing, because I'm about to ruin the image and the style that you're used to. You a dummy. So you rap about all your money, see, and what you do is advertise for thieves. Now gather round. I'm the young fools in town, and I'll serve your ass in the underground. I ate up all the Hennessy you got on your shelf. Just let me introduce myself. My name is Humpty, pronounced with a umpty. Your music's bumping, but your eyebrows ugly. I get all up in all your girls' pants. I even got my own dance. And they just start stabbing him in the face with the eyeglasses and the nose. Too much. Oh, you're right. Y'all right. Too much. Too much violence against Drake. Comedy. You're right. I'll move on. So, I figured it out. The biggest cock blocker in the world is the boyfriend. Because women just be trying to get compliments out in the street, just like a regular ass person. But it's the boyfriends that be out there doing the most. Doing the most, man. Some people just are really genuine, nice people. My grandfather was a genuine, nice people. He compliment everybody on the street. And sometimes people just are nice. But sometimes boyfriends be out there doing the most, man. You can't just go up to a woman and say, hey, that's a really nice outfit. Without her boyfriend going, hey, excuse me? Are you talking? Do you guys know each other? Are you trying to fuck him? I will fuck you up, bro. Do you know who this is? This is my girlfriend. She's mine. I own her. That's my girlfriend. I own her. She's mine. I own her. That's slavery. Okay? Come on, guys. That's human trafficking. That's not love. That's not a relationship. People are supposed to be free. Do what the fuck you want to do. Supposed to be eating fruit, floating on the beach. Fuck all that shit. My homeboy called me. I've been posting some depressing shit on Facebook and shit. My homeboys have been calling me and checking in on me. My homeboy said, hey, man, I watched your last stream, man. You got 4K, man. HD, that shit look good. That shit look good. You ain't gonna shave or cut your hair. You're looking real mature. I was like, I laughed. I was like, I'm on some real I don't give a fuck shit right now. I'm streaming from my fucking house, bro. I wore pajama pants on my last set. You know what I mean? He's like, oh, no, I feel that. Yeah, I get that. But it's your show. You should look fly. So I put on a sweater today. Still didn't shave. Anytime I got neck hair down here, I ain't lining up. My friends start worrying about me. It's like, oh, shit, is this depression kicking in? This nigga didn't let his neck hair grow in. He's not safe. Oh, you on your meds, Jamal. Your neck hair's growing in. I'm fine, guys. I'm fine. I'm loved. I'm fine. I just used to wear suits when I did comedy. I used to wear a suit. I used to wear dressed up in a nice H&M suit. You know, very, very attractive, if I say so myself. But I started getting different kind of attention. You know what I mean? Like, I started thinking people started liking the suit more than they liked me. You know, I felt like if I was homeless and wore that suit, I still would be fly. It didn't even matter like what I did. It's just the suit was fly. You know what I mean? Like, I literally could be in that suit picking out food out of a trash can, just fucking digging out the trash. Like, And I feel like girls would still hit on me. You know what I mean? Because girls love people in suits. They love guys in suits. They're always like, oh my God, look at him in his suit. He's so handsome in his suit. I'm going to talk to him in his suit. I can just imagine some girl fucking seeing me from a mile away with my depression beard and shit, digging in the trash in a nice ass suit. And she's like, look at him. I'm going to go talk to him. While I'm digging through the trash, just she's like, oh my God, hi. I saw you from over there. You look very handsome in your suit. I love your scruffy beard. Where do you live? And I'm like, right over there under the freeway overpass. Gentrification. Oh my God, I love street camping. Let's do it. Let's go out on a date. You're so handsome. Doesn't matter what you wear. It doesn't matter what kind of clothes you put on. As soon as you walk through a spider web, everybody thinks you on bath salts. It doesn't fucking matter what you could be walking out of a building with $100 million deal with Kanye West, Puff Daddy, and fucking Nike. You like, hey, all right, Nike, Puff Daddy, Kanye, all right, $300 million. Okay, fine. Think, Is it on me? Is it on me? Bath salts. He's on bath salts. Look at him. He's pulling his face off. He's on bath salts. I was debating on brushing my teeth or not brushing my teeth for the show. I was like, I am only talking to myself. Like, y'all can't hear none of my breath funk. So I was like, all right, fine, I'll brush my teeth. Right. Hygiene. It's good for you. Brush my teeth. I did the brushing. I did the You did that shit before where you hit the back of your throat? You done that shit? I did the like I did it with the cough. Like my whole ab flexed. Like I did the like a tear came out. You know what I mean? Like it squirted out of my eye and poured down. Like I was like I was called every ex-girlfriend I had. I was like, I'm so sorry. I had no idea. That shit hurt so much. I'm so sorry. Fuck toothbrushes. I want to get that new toothbrush, the one that it's like a mouthpiece. You just like dip it in some shit and you put it in your mouth for like a mouthpiece, and you just smile like Eddie Murphy for about 35 seconds, and you get your teeth clean. Just working on that. Speaking of ex-girlfriends, my this was a joke request, by the way. If you have a joke request, drop it in the chat. This was a joke request. Speaking of ex-girlfriends, I had an ex-girlfriend who used to get me into sexting, you know. She sent some boobs to my phone, you know. And if you're going to do it, don't warn your boyfriend. Don't say, I'm going to do something sweet for you. Just do it. Because he's going to think it's a regular text message, but it's going to be a special text message, right? See, everybody does nobody thinks about this. It's like going outside when it's raining and finding out it's not actually raining water, but it's raining Sam Adams. It's like, what? This is amazing. It's amazing. It's going to be, what? Let me check on this message. What's Tiffany want? Titties? Double tap big titties. Hell yeah. Just don't be sending your boobs to dudes that are inappropriate and overshare with their friends. Try to always one up with the friends. You don't want to be that lady, okay? You don't want to send a guy and he'd be like, oh my God, look at these titties. Oh my God, look at these titties. No, guys, look at these titties. You see these titties? You see these titties? You see them? You see them? You see them? Look at these titties. Oh my God, look at these titties. Double tap big titties. Look at that titties. Because all the other guys start pulling out their phones. They're like, oh, you talking about titties? I got titties. You got titties? I got titties in my phone. You got titties in your phone? I got titties in my phone. And everybody wants to one up each other. He's like, psh, oh, you got titties? I got phone hoes. Look at this shit. Like, oh, God, look at this guy. There's always the other guy trying to one up him and shit. He's like, oh, you got phone hoes? Oh, you got phone hoes? Well, look at this. I got the app to make the titties jiggle. You got the app? You got the app to make the titties jiggle, huh? I ain't think so. There's always the married guy there, too. It's like, come on, guys. This isn't cool, guys. This is not cool if you tell my wife, look at these titties. That's why I married her. She's amazing. Look at that rack. Oh, my God. Where'd you get that app? Is it on the Apple Store? I need that app. Used to be a deviant on my phone, staring at boobs on my phone. It used to be me. You know? That's why I can't, so I don't have kids. I can't judge them. Like, I don't know how I would feel if my little daughter had her phone. She was trying to send her little boobs to some prepubescent boy in a dark room trying to beat off. I don't know how I would react. You know, especially not in my 20s. Was I gonna yell at her? Like, what are you do? Are you trying to? Are you sending your? What are you? You trying to be a phone hoe like these bitches? That's Vanessa. She a freak. I'ma go. You go do your homework. I'ma go. I'ma go do mine. All right, man. I think that's all I wanted to do tonight. Let me see. Did I have anything else? I did a couple of improvies. I did some jokes. I did some thoughts. I did some bits. That's the promise in my open mic session. Let me know if you liked any of those jokes. Like I said, I'm working on some shit. Highly appreciate you guys tuning in. Let me know if my audio level is cool, if you can see me clearly. Especially on Instagram, I'm doing that one from my phone, so let me know if the volume is cool and everything. I've tried something new tonight. I played some music. Let me know how that went, please, if you're tuning in. If you are checking me out on my WordPress live feed, please shoot me a little message to let me know how that went. The replay will be on YouTube and Twitter. If you enjoyed my material, if you had a laugh, none of this gear costed me, was free. So if you can throw me a little Venmo tip, man, everything helps. It would definitely help me get more shit so I can do even more cooler shit, because I'm about to get some more shit. So thank you so much for tuning in. I'm going to go smoke some weed now. Have a good night.